We're going to do a little bit of a kind of surf-inspired flow, but it's not going to be too much different to what we usually do. A little bit more kind of creative, I think, playful. There's going to be a little bit more intensity in this practice. Explosive kind of strength. Something that the yoga practice doesn't always have, but I'll try to give you guys some modifications. So if you're not feeling like this explosive strength, because it is a different kind of strength to what we usually do in the yoga practice, but I feel like it's super beneficial as well. I want you to be really playful with this class. Some things you might find really challenging, but play with it, try your best. Take it easy and take care of your body as we move in this class. And we'll get started in, I think we're just waiting on one, so we can get started in the time being. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position, please, my friends. And in case I haven't said it to you already, happy Friday. What a beautiful day outside. It's getting warmer. The sun's starting to work again, which is really promising. It was broken for a month or a couple of weeks. Find comfort. That is all I'm going to ask for you now. And a tall seated position. So some length in your spine. Get settled in. I'm going to begin this practice with a very active pranayama exercise. It's inspired by Wim Hof. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Wim Hof. He has about, I think he's got like, it's just a guess, but I think it's like 14 Guinness World Book of Records. And the way he's kind of broken these Guinness Book of Records is like, some of the things he's done is he's like hiked across a desert without any water. He climbed, I think, to like the base camp of Mount Everest, or maybe even further in just board shorts. He submerged himself in ice water, I think for over like 7 minutes or something without breathing under ice water. And the idea is that you use this breathing exercise to really tune into your body's intelligence. It like brings you into this really solid meditative state where everything outside of yourself, you can feel it's just internal, external. And you get this opportunity to really tap into your internal power and how you don't have to feel affected by external, but you can hold your power so much. And it's a beautiful practice. It's quite intense. We'll do about 2 minutes of active inhales, followed by a breath hold without any air in the body. And the key here is to just stay relaxed. After the breath hold, we'll try about a minute and a half without any air. We'll do a long inhale, hold the breath. I think the easiest is me to just go straight into cueing you guys into this. And for you, the easiest thing or the best thing is going to be to stay as relaxed as possible. And just close your eyes and take the next 30 seconds to arrive feeling your breath as it is. Sit up tall again. Really focus on putting a bit of physical effort in to be as tall as possible. Once you find that height, then relax your body. Relax your face, your shoulders. Just enjoy 5 breaths to yourself. And pay attention to how you feel. And really slowly, gradually increase the length and depth of your inhale. And same with your out breath. And just do that one more time and we'll go straight into it. Stay as relaxed as you can. Big inhale. Big exhale. Let's go straight into it. Open your mouth, open your throat. Inhale, gasp for air. And then exhale, don't try, just breathe out. And keep that going. Inhale, full up. And exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel your belly, expand your belly, and then relax. Find your own tempo. It's filling your inhale as much as you can and just relaxing as you exhale. About halfway there, keep it going. Again, try to expand your belly and your chest as much as you can as you breathe in, and then breathe out. Don't try. You might start to feel slightly lightheaded, slightly dizzy, slightly high on oxygen, and try to stay with it unless it feels a little bit too overwhelming, but you got this. Let's just go 10 more breaths. Everything you can on the inhale, and then relax on your exhale. Tap into your higher self here. As you stay relaxed, we got 5 more. Big inhale. Last 2. And you take a full inhale. Pause at the top just briefly. Stay as relaxed as you can. Exhale. Hold the breath at the bottom of your exhale. Relax to your deepest, past the urge to breathe. Tap into the heart beating. We're about halfway there. If you need to breathe, breathe. Inhale fully, expand the abdomen. Hold the breath at the top. And try to squeeze your body nice and tight. You can imagine creating this compression of blood flow in your body, or this internal movement as you release that engagement. Exhale. And let's just go one more time. 15 breaths straight into it. Big inhale. Last 5. Big breath in. Full exhale. Move to your meditative state. Relax. Hold your breath. Relax to the fullest. If you want to prolong breathing, you're welcome to. Big inhale now. Hold breath. Squeeze your body nice and tight. Imagine creating this internal pressure, that fresh oxygenated blood. As you release this engagement, it gets this opportunity to flush through you. Relax, exhale. Just take a few breaths, hands at the heart. Let the breath flow in its most natural, authentic rhythm. And in the state of hopefully a slightly deeper internal meditative state. Set a little intention for your Friday, for your practice, whatever that might be. Let's move nice and slow, nice and steady. Take your time, come into a downward facing dog position. Spread out the fingers. If you're on a carpeted floor, I really encourage you to turn the fingers slightly out to the sides. It just gives the wrists a little bit more ease and softness. And let's turn this into a bit of a crouching tiger. So bend the knees, let them hover off the floor, somewhat an inch. As you push the floor away, lift your hips up high. Just take a full breath into this space. Inhale, slowly come forward into a high plank position. Exhale fully here. Stay for a big inhale as you engage your body nice and tight. And then exhale once again, push back down dog. Take the biggest inhale you can in your downward facing dog. Open your mouth and exhale all the air out of your body. We're going to do that one more time. Imagine there's a mirror in front of your face. Inhale fully. Now steam up this imaginary mirror as you exhale as much as you can. Seal your lips. Imagine there's a mirror inside your body. Inhale so you feel that same internal steaming known as Ujjayi Pranayam. And then as you exhale through your nose, keep your lips sealed, but try to still create that mystifying action of breath. And then you're straight into this yogic breath, Ujjayi Pranayam. Try to keep it soft and light and smooth. And that's really going to be your guide as we begin to flow. Let's take the movements really nice and slow. First, just a little moment to reconnect. High plank pose, inhale. Hover the knees just off the floor. And see how long you can keep that. It'll be like a little sneaky core activation into child's pose. Knees still hovering. And then gently lower them down to the floor. Take a big in-breath. And a big out-breath. Okay, let's keep the flow. Inhale, come into a tabletop. So you guys can understand the movements first time really nice and slow. Arch your spine, stick your butt out, lift the chin, lift the chest. Hover the knees, and then slowly move back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the heels as high as you can. Come up onto the tippy toes. How high can you move onto the tops of the toes? As you breathe out, move the heels to the left. I think we did this yesterday or on Tuesday. Hover the left foot and the right hand. So you get this almost banana-like shape through a side bend, and it should feel lovely. Like the right fingers are still trying to almost touch the floor, creating this banana curve. Inhale, come up to center, high up on the tippy toes. And then as you exhale, move the heels to your right, push into the outer edge of the left foot, and you're just hovering the left fingers. So more than reaching the hand up, turn the chest open, hover the right foot as well. Let's try that one more time. Center on the inhale, get a bit sensual, high up on the tippy toes. Exhale, push into the outer edge of the right foot, hover right hand. Make it your own. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Hover left hand, right foot. Let's keep it going. Inhale, center. This time we're going to change it up. Exhale, over to your right side, or heels to the right arm stretches. Heels to the left, right arm stretches. Push into outer edge of right foot. Now, push into inside edge of left foot and find wild things. Land the right toes behind you. Nice and gentle, easy, wild thing. And it's really slowly. If you need to lower the hips to the floor, you can. Place the right hand behind your back as well. And come into a reverse tabletop position. Yes, lift up your hips. The fingers can face backwards and that'll give you a little wrist stretch. Awesome. And then try reaching the left arm up to the sky, almost like you're doing wild things, but on the other side. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand back down to the floor. Nice and easy. If at any stage you want to just chill a bit, you can lower the hips. From here, lower the hips to the floor. This transition should feel really nice. I'll show you first, and then you show me the best attempt that you got. Right hand goes up to the sky. You come back into almost like your Vashisthasana side plank. The right knee goes into the chest, and as lightly, as slowly as you possibly can, you hover the right foot just to the top of your mat. Hover, hover, and then really gently place it down. From there, notice how the body is in one long line. The right finger stretch forward and the left arm bends. Maybe you can take the chest down towards the floor. Give it a bash. Try that transition. And you'll meet me just here in this little low lunge position. You got a couple breaths to kind of feel into the hips. Maybe tucking the back toes and lifting the back knee as you keep trying to work your heart down to the floor. That's it. Nice and slow, Jean. Knee up. There you go. Nice. As soon as that right foot lands, right hand forward, lower the heart down to the ground. That's it. And slowly, gently come back. Place the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Okay. Tuck back toes or untuck back toes, lift back knee, lengthen into your spine. Just take a couple little push-ups here. As you push up, you can allow the outer right knee to gently fall out to the side. So again, you're trying to keep the spine long and you're working this kind of active mobility by strength and flexibility. Lower the back knee really gently down to the floor. Untuck the back toes. Once again, the right hand reaches forward. Again, as we get used to these movements, if you want to just watch this, you're welcome to. Back heel down like a warrior two. The right hand swings across. The right knee stays open as you do this like low scooping of the chest action into reverse warrior. And then you lunge into that. So instead of just going chest vertical, let's try reverse that action. Chest sweeps down. Left hand comes down. Right hand forward. Try that one more time. Left heel down, right arm sweeps across, not up, across, chases the horizon. The right knee is going to want to move in with you, but resist that. Whew. Nice and slowly, bring the hands to the heart. And straighten the front leg, bend your back leg, that's your left leg. Squat down. A Skandasana, you can use the hands to support you if you like. As much as you like. It's like a supported Skandasana, or hands to the heart and you keep a whole lot more active. Stay as low as you can. Skandasana to the other side. Excuse me, I feel like I got my back a little bit to you guys. And then one more, other side. Stay low, keep the hips really low, and you get this opportunity to kind of prime your hips. Stay low, both hands, or rather left hand to the inside of the right foot. Back knee lowers. Inhale, rise your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, grab a hold of the back foot behind you. Take a big breath, a couple. Opportunity. Left hand slides down, maybe forearm lowers. Let's try something a little more active. Can you release that left foot, but keep it exactly where it is? Try this out, not to give you a cramp or anything, but grab the foot and then kick into the foot. So try kick the foot away from the butt. That's it. Now release the foot. Try squeeze the heel to the butt. Hamstring should hopefully start to feel this flexion. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee, stretch the right hand forward again. And then this time you're going to come into a supported pistol squat. So the left foot comes through and then the fingers go behind you. You could try less fingers maybe you fall on your butt, but fingers are there. Pause for a breath. And then as slowly as you can, left hand grounds again. Slide the left foot back. Flatten the palms to the floor as you breathe in. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, place the right foot back down on the floor for your down dog. And then inhale, see if you can undulate your spine, high plank. Exhale, lower the knees. And just take a little casual rest, child's pose. Okay, vinyasa, slightly different options. I'm going to give 2 or 3 different ones, and you can choose the one you want. Come into a tabletop position. This is your chance, Abby and Tracy, to work on the spinal roll into the chaturanga. So hips stay above the knees. The chin lowers down to the floor. Notice how my hips move forward. I'm just going to slide them back, move them over the knees. Arch the spine as you inhale. Therefore, on the exhale, you got this chance to pull your belly away from the floor. Notice how the spine starts the movement at the tailbone. It goes into flexion, and then you bring it forward into chaturanga, up dog, and then downward facing dog. So in normal speed, chin down, exhale. Stay for the inhale, butt up. Exhale, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Try 2 times. Let's see how you guys are getting on. Such a technical movement because it involves bent arm strength, something that's physically demanding on the body, alongside a spinal undulation, which, yes, that's it. Nice, Abby. Awesome. Beautiful. Yes. Nice, clear. Try one more round. Nice and slow. You stay for the inhale at the bottom, and it just feels so much better as you move into it with an exhale. Yes, nice, Jean. That is so beautiful. Spot on. Up dog. Yeah, holding that chaturanga, and then push back, downward facing dog. Okay. Nice and slow. Inhale, lift the left leg, or excuse me, we didn't start that way before. Inhale, lift the heels up nice and high. Exhale, both heels to the right. Push into outer edge of left foot, hover left hand. Now push into inner edge of right foot. That's going to give you the opportunity to move right foot behind you for wild things. Just be careful, take it easy. Just getting warmed up. Right, left hand opens the chest and the heart up to the sky. And then you're in reverse tabletop position. Nice. Wild things somewhat, right arm stretches over. And actually in surfing, this is an actual move. You get your body into this position. It's called the layback or drop your wallet. Slowly. Yeah, funny name, right? Did you see my drop the wallet yesterday? Right hand down, transition, wild things, left knee into chest. As slowly as you can, left foot lands to the top of your mat. See if you can do that motion, hover gently down. As it lands, left hand forward. The side, I'm a lot tighter. The chest just doesn't go down the same way. See how you are on this side. And try it. Did we do that twice before? No, once? No, yeah, we reversed it. We did reverse it. So try to reverse that action as slowly as you can. Okay. From here, lower the back knee, untuck the back toes, And just take a couple moments to kind of prime into that active strength, that outer hip. Oh, and we're doing push-ups here, but it's probably, you're probably feeling it a little bit more through the outer left hip rather than the strength of the arms, or maybe a combination. Lower back knee, tuck back toes, sweat starting to pour. Left hand forward, right knee lift. Ground back heel. Okay, so instead of going straight up, it's again, the left knee stays out. You come across, and then you rise up, taking a different kind of line, a different route to the regular one. Okay, so we actually reversed this one, not the one before, but we'll do them both. Reverse that action, chest scoops down. Slowly, right hand grounds, right heel lifts, stretch forward. Let's flow that one time. Whoa. Big inhalation. Big exhalation, hands to heart. Straighten left leg, bend right. That's it, nice and slow-mo, stay low. Right leg straightens and the left leg bends. How tall can you keep your chest as you move? Get that chest right up and move. Yes, guys. Look forward at the left foot. Stay low. How close can you scrape your butt along the floor all the way back to the top of your mat? Then the right hand grounds, the right knee lowered, and the left arm stretches up. Grab a hold of the right foot behind you. Fire on the side for me. Check how you're doing. See if you can complement whatever your experience is with this slow breath. I can see it's fire for you as well today, Isabel. Why? Get that right hip down, sink it. Open up the heart, open up through the chest. Let's do that action. Kick the foot into the hand. Hard, then release the hand, squeeze the heel to the butt. Just like creating strength around the bones. Just try one more time. Pull foot in, push foot away from the body, release foot, squeeze foot to butt. Try to get that hamstring to feel an engagement. Hands down to the floor, tuck back toes, lift back knee. Once again, left hand forward. Right foot comes through. And if you want to take a moment of softness, you can. If you want to challenge more, then don't lower the butt. Keep the butt off the floor. And then again, you just reverse that action. So it's right foot steps back, both hands ground. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, down dog, feet on the floor. Bend the knees, crouching tiger. I recommend that as you undulate your spine. It gives you this opportunity to feel the connection to the spine rolling. That's it. Exhale, lower the knees. Pause if you need a moment. Take a child's pose. Otherwise, same thing. I'll give you an advancement if you're wanting to give that a bash. Chin down to the floor. Butt over the knees. In surfing, we do a move called the duck dive to go underneath a wave. Imagine a wave coming at you. You grab your rails, you push down, and you go right underneath it. And this is kind of the action here. It's quite hard on a yoga mat, but try it out. Tuck the left toes behind you. Lift the left knee and start to take the right leg up to the sky. Shift the weight forward. Maybe that right leg can pull you all the way up. And then you duck dive. You come up the way. And push back, child's pose. So it's a chin stand. I'll show you where the activation comes from, that top leg lifting. So once again, chin down, butt stays up. I'll do it on the other side. Tuck toes. Basically, that's the position. But one foot tucks or you can do both, and then start to lift up. You can see how the action of the lifting leg helps kind of bring me up. And then it's literally duck dive. Okay, you can add that on if you're feeling it in your practice or not. If you do it a little faster, it might help you a bit too. But don't hurt your chin or your face, please. Yeah. Downward facing dog. Let's try flow that motion. You might feel it a little bit better as you bring it into the flow. Maybe there's like a little kick and you try come down nice and slow. Downward facing dog. Let's flow those movements, those motions. Take a little break if you need it. Otherwise, let's go. Okay, now we get to move with the breath. I'm hoping this is going to feel great. Deep inhale. Exhale completely. Big in breath. Exhale all the air out of your body. And that's it. Inhale high up on the heels, toes. Exhale, heels to the left. Inhale, hover right hand, push into inner left foot. And then wild things, right foot moves behind you. Big breath in, shine your heart up. Open the right arm out to the side, reverse tabletop, move slow. Inhale, lift your hips up, wild things, left arm can reach up. And then exhale, left hand down. Keep your hips up if you like a challenge. Inhale, right arm rises. Bring that action all the way. Right foot hovers, top right corner of your mat. Whole body moves as one. Push up. And then straighten left arm, ground back heel, reverse warrior through that same motion. Nice and slow. Skandasana, the hands move to the heart center as you crouch nice and low. Keep your heart lifted as much as you can. You can always use the hands along the floor to help you flow side to side. Now stay low. Look at the right foot. Both hands move to the inside of the right foot. Left hand ground, right arm rises. Back knee down. Grab a hold of the left foot behind you. Just take one big inhale. Exhale, right hand forward. Left foot through the gap. Kick it out. Try not to let the butt touch the floor. Maybe if for a moment you can find your pistol squat, butt off the floor, grabbing foot. If you need your modification, your support, fingers behind you. It's really nice and supported, or just one hand. Standing split this time. Left leg rises up to the sky. The forehead goes down to the right shin, and the fingers are there to support you if you need them. I'm giving you 3 breaths. You can take some little handstand hops if you're feeling that, or just focus on your standing splits. 2 more breaths. Step the left foot back behind you. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Lift the right leg up to the sky. I'll give you another modification. It's kind of similar to the dive knee. Look between the hands. It's kind of like a jump into chaturanga from here. Try that out. Little jump. Yes, Isabel, that was perfect. Beautiful, G. Nice. Yes, Tracy. Up dog. And push back. Down dog or child's pose. Inhale, heels up high. Exhale, heels to the right. And push into the inner edge of the right foot. That way you can move into wild things. Left foot behind you. Left arm keeps opening up. Heart keeps opening up until the left hand moves behind you. Reverse tabletop. Right arm lifts out. Lay back. Drop the wallet. Slowly, right hand comes back down. Left knee into the chest. Land left foot lightly, top corner of your mat. As soon as the foot lands, little push-up. And ground the back heel, reverse warrior through that big side sweeping action. Exhale, Skandasana, straighten your left leg, bend your right. I didn't do it before, but it feels pretty good to sit and then to stand back up. You can try it on the other side too, if you dare. Sit, stand back up. Yes, you got it, Tracy, come on. Stay low down to the floor. Look at the left foot. Stay low. Stay low. Right hand flattens, left arm rises, lower the back knee. Grab the back foot, breathe in, really nice and deep. Whew. Breathe out, left hand down, or forward rather. Right foot slides through the gap, pistol squat. Use your support as much as you want, as much as you need. Maybe again, if your butt falls down, you can maybe find the momentum, get it back up. This is the hard part. Standing splits, try no hands if you can. Right leg rises, forehead down. 4 more breaths. Stay as you are, or your chance to play with being upside down again. Yes, nice. That's it as well. Focus, Helen, lift up those right toes. Look at them behind you, underneath you. Yeah. Point them, open them. You got the most beautiful spreadable toes. Show me. There you go. Step the right foot far back behind you. Flatten the palms down to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog. The left leg rises. This variation is called the spirit dive if you're feeling that little hop into chaturanga, or you got the spinal undulation. Nice. If you were wanting to take that spirit dive a little bit further, it's just a little bit more like 3-legged dog, spirit dive, and then you come down into it. Maybe adding a little extra duck dive too if you want. Okay, take a little rest, a little break, as you might need. Little bit of explosive work. We don't ever do this in the yoga practice. I believe explosive strength is so necessary. So a little bit of a drill before we come back and we do one last kind of super flow. Make this your own. I'm going to give you 2 options. First one, really simple, practice crow pose. Next one, explosive strength. Come to a kneeling position. Try to adjust the posture. Look down at the floor, squeeze the glutes, and catch yourself as slowly as you can. And then push back up without trying to stick your butt out, and try and maintain that. You can go 5 rounds or crow pose. So squeeze the glutes. Come back up. The idea here is to catch yourself, try not to stick your butt out, so the body stays in one line, as gently as you can, and then explosive push-up, try not. You can see I stuck my butt out, try not to. And this is kind of one thing that's so necessary in surfing, is that explosive, explosive strength to jump up. Something we don't ever work on in the practice. It's something so important for the body too. Give me 1 or 2 more. Don't stick your butt out. Everything you got. That's it, Tracy. No butt out as well. Okay. And come into a gentle little child's pose. Feeling the energy. Okay, super flow. Let me start by guiding you through a few breaths, and then we try use that tempo to move. When we're going into the flow, breath is primary, movements are secondary. Let's find our tempo. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth and sigh. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, tabletop for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, downward facing dog for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big full inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Inhale, heels up nice and high. Exhale, heels to the left. Side bend as you breathe in. Push into inner edge of left foot. Wild things as you breathe out. Inhale, keep the flow moving. Reverse tabletop. And then slowly left arm begins to rise. Hips lift up. Come back. Left hand down. Try to keep your pubic bone to the sky. Wild things, right hand rising. Land right foot with control. Top right corner of your mat. There's non-stop movement. Heart down. Heart up. Reverse warrior. See if you can keep your flow of breath. Skandasana. Straight and right, bend left. A little add-on. Right fingers reach towards right heel. Left hand stretches back. Again, little variation. I'll turn around so you guys can see me a little bit better. Right hand, left ankle. Lower the elbow as close as you can down to the floor, and then begin to stretch your right arm, your left arm, up to the sky. Nice and slow, Skandasana to the other side. Let's go one more each side. Add on a little variation, the sweeping of the arms as you like. Look forward at the right foot. Slow motion, move to it. Left hand grounds, left knee lowers, right arm rises, open up. Grab the back foot. One big inhale. Exhale, right hand forward. Try not let the butt or the left foot touch the floor. Pistol squat. You got it. Try butt off the floor. No hands. Stand up if possible. Slowly down, standing split, left leg rises. 3 breath cycles, left leg in the air. Forehead down. Hopping or not hopping, choice is yours. Stay with the awareness of your breath. That's it, nice. Gene, let that left leg lead you up there. There you go. Step the left foot back, 3-legged dog inhale, right leg lifts up to the sky. Spirit dive, chin stand variation, or just your basic chaturanga. As you're doing that movement, Isabel, let the swing of the right leg kind of pull you up into the motion. Nice and slow. Downward facing dog. Push it back, breathe. Okay, inhale, heels up nice and high. Exhale, heels to the right. Push into inside of the right foot for wild thing. Keep your hips up. The left arm opens up. Find reverse tabletop. Flow the right arm up. And then one slow motion, right hand down. Left arm up. Left leg up. left foot, top of the mat, push up, reverse warrior. Take your time. I'm just going through the motion. You can be a couple steps behind if you like. Skandasana. 4 breaths. You can add on the variation of grabbing the foot, stretching. If you preferred, left hand forward, right hand back. You got that variation. Have a little play around with it. Move both hands slowly inside of the right foot. Flatten right palm to the floor. Left arm rises. Grab the back foot. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right foot slides through the gap. Pistol squat or supported pistol squat if you prefer. Stand up if you want to challenge yourself, and then standing split. Right leg rises, forehead comes down. 3 breath cycles. Stay in your standing split. Keep breathing. You got this. Little hop if you're feeling that. You got 1 more breath cycle. Step the right foot far back behind you. Yes, Sheen, playing with it. That was it. Nice. 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Spirit dive, maybe let that left leg swing you into a little handstand-like position in chaturanga. Up dog. Or shimmy the chin stand. Go for it. And then there's a little rest. Ooh, well done, my friends. Good job. Take your time when you're ready. We'll start to bring it down. Let's come into a downward facing dog. Lift the right leg to the sky, bend the right knee, open up your hip. Just 1 brief moment for fallen triangle. Extend the right foot out to the far front left side of your space. Similar to Wild Things, stretch the left arm open. Nice and gently slide the right knee to the right wrist. Slide the left knee back, square off your hips, and then inhale, reach your arms up if that's okay for you. So it just makes this a little bit more kind of active. Sort out your posture, pull your ribs and your belly in. And now either arms behind you or fingers gently to the floor. Try to keep your posture without letting the upper back or lower before the lower back. Just a few times, kind of prime, work a bit of strength into the hip before you soften really gently down. You got 6, 7 breaths, about a minute here. I'll give you one more option. If you're feeling it, you can always come back and reach left hand for left foot, or maybe even find your variation of mermaid. Let this be your chance to slow things down in the breath, the mind. Take 3 more breaths. Slowly walk the hands up underneath the shoulders. Roll onto the outer right hip. You can bring your right shin so it's actually parallel with the top edge of your mat. Like really parallel. Focus exactly. And then place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Try to allow both of your shins to be parallel. You might notice the left knee is maybe lifted like myself here, but there's this parallel shape of the shins. If you find it too much, Bear in mind the body will open, but for me right now, this doesn't feel the greatest. Some days is better than others. But I want you, if it is too much, to just place the heel in front of the right knee. Keep the feet parallel to the outer thighs. Scoot your butt back, keeping your feet in that position, and then fold forward. So it's kind of like this lengthened, cross-legged position. So Isabel, the feet could probably go a little forward or the butt a little further back. But the feet are still in the same line, you can see, as the outer thighs. And it should feel quite nice as you fold down. Abby, just double check that the outer or the sole of the foot is completely in line with the outer thigh. And that'll just make sure, and yeah, when you flex the feet, it'll put you right into that spot. Yeah, it looks about right. Take 6 breaths here. And see if you can visualize breath moving into sensation, into that hyper. So good. Just relax another breath into that. Soften your gaze, your breath, your movements, really gentle. Come on up. Hopefully it feels lovely. Give yourself a little shake out or release. Come into your down dog. Take your time. Whatever little movements are going to feel good. For me, one of my favorites is this wide leg down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky, bend the left knee, open up your hip. Fallen triangle, extend the foot forward. Inhale, lift up your hip to your heart. And then slide left knee behind left wrist. Square off your hips. Inhale, chest up. Maybe arms. And then sort out your posture. This lower back curve. Belly pulls in. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze the leg. Try not move with the arch in your spine. Yeah. Taking your pigeon to the next level. It's just adding strength to it. Pigeon's so often a passive stretch. And I really think it's super important before we go into any passive stretch, just to make sure that you have the strength to handle the load, right? If we can't support this weight of just dumping down into the hip, then it could potentially lead to an injury. So we work strength at that deep range of motion. And just so much more healthy for your body. If you did it before, you tried a different variation, you got mermaid potentially. I'm very close, Abby, to grabbing my foot like you can one day. Or maybe it's today. Yes, today is the day. And come on, nice and slowly and gently out. Left shin parallel, short edge. Right foot on top of left knee. And this side feels a whole lot better. Maybe it does for you too. You can see that ability to kind of stack it. Notice the main thing here is that my outer thigh and my sole of the foot, you can see that's one line. Same on the other side. And then if you were to take the other variation, it's still the same thing. You keep that, just slide your butt back. You might even have something to kind of grab onto to lengthen before you fold. And you got that slightly longer hold. Yeah, Tracy, go. Same variation as me, foot in front of the knee. It's just so much nicer, I think, than that intensity of stacking. So just land the heel in front, slide the butt back. The more you slide the butt back when you fold, that's when you really start to feel that juiciness. Whew. Slow down your breath. Just take 2 more breaths. See if you can relax a little bit further. Start to roll up your spine. Again, move your body how you like. Check in with those hips. Come to lie down on your back. Grab your feet. Happy baby pose. Imagine working the heels behind the head for a moment. Flatten and neutralize your tailbone down to the floor. T-shape your arms to the side, arms alongside, and just take a little gentle or more active twist. Toes to the right, to center, toes to the left. One more time. This time, if you want, you can hold it one side. Supine twist is also there for you. Nice and easy. Finish up these final movements in your body. Big hug if you like. Big tight squeeze. And then starfish. Shavasana. You prefer arms alongside the body, take that variation. Yeah, put something nice and warm on if you're cold. Just relax. That's all. If you can make your bodies a little bit more comfortable and take that, maybe that's keeping the soles of the feet on the floor. Just relax. Allow this work that you put into yourself for the last hour to move through you. through relaxation, allowing this flow of internal energy as your body works its healing magic through the action of softness, relaxation, closing the eyes, just relaxing every part of your body. For a few moments of silence, just taking on the act of simply being. Just for the last few moments, be fully aware of each breath. Do your best to not change the way you're breathing. For the last moment, just step back, watch how you breathe naturally. Just relax your body that little bit more to help this action, this flow of natural breathing. Keep your eyes closed. You start to feel the most internal, feel-good, slow breath that you can breathe. And feel your thumb and your pointing finger just so slowly grazing together as you bring touch, feeling back into your awareness, feeling the outer layer of your body, but trying to stay connected still to this inner space. Interlace your fingers nice and slowly and just stretch your body in a way that feels magnificent as you slowly continue to wake yourself up however feels awesome. Come on up, roll into one side, or if you prefer, casual rock up. Sit up nice and tall. You can bring your hands into prayer. It's so valuable, I believe, this practice of simple gratitude. So just give yourself this moment to thank you for being here, for putting this time and effort into yourself, your heart, your mind, your body, your spirit. Thank you for sharing that practice with me, guys. Have a wonderful weekend and Friday. Namaste. Any questions? Fire them away.